Again, great college football game. I'm very proud of our football team, the way they came out and competed. They gave us everything they had. They gave us a chance to win the football game in the fourth quarter. We talked all week to get it to the first quarter, get it to halftime, get it to the third with a chance to win the football game in the fourth. But we played a very good North Carolina team. Hats off to Coach Brown and his program. They're ranked 17th in the country because they have an unbelievable football team. But we went toe-to-toe. We don't come here for any moral victories. We come here to win football games, and I just can't say how proud I am of everyone involved in our program.
Coach, just looking at the way that the game ended, that final play, were you, I don't want to get you in trouble, but were you expecting that a flag was going to come out?
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on officials. You saw it, but that probably wasn't the difference in the game. But those games come down to bang plays, and we came up on the short end of it. But again, I can't tell you how proud I am of our football team, everyone on our team. No one gave us a chance to win this football game. I think we're 19-point underdogs coming into Chapel Hill. And I think we show what kind of grit, what kind of toughness, what kind of program we have on the mountain. And we're going to let this soak in, that burn your belly for probably the next 24 hours. We're moving on. We have a great East Carolina team coming in, and so we have to move on. But I'm very proud of our football team. They stuck together and gave us a chance to win the fourth quarter.
Here's 13 Asheville, Coach. What was the conversation to your team going into overtime, and was it different for offense and defense?
No, we won the toss, and we like to go on defense first. I believe. No, we went offense first, right? They won the toss. Yeah, they won the toss. We went offense first, and I told Coach Ponce, let's go win the football game. There was no doubt we were going to go for it on fourth down. We didn't come here to go for a tie or go to overtime. We want to win that thing. And again, just disappointed, but man, I'm proud of our football team. And there's a lot of hurt people out there right now, but no one hurts more than Shawn Clark or this team inside of us. So we have a great football team. I think it showed tonight.
What was that feeling when you're walking off and you get the ovation you did despite the result?
We have a very passionate fan base, and I think they understand the hard work our players put into this program, and we expect to win. We expect to win, and we expect to win today. But we didn't come in for moral victories. We came in to win a football game. We came in short, but it was never second guessing anybody in our football team.
Which is just the way you played up front, protecting Joey, opening holes in the running game. What did you think of how that kind of spearheaded the whole thing?
Well, we started a new lineman. Markel Samuel started his first game tonight. Jaden Ramsey was injured on Wednesday in practice, and I really thought he stepped up and played big time winning football. And you look at Bucky Williams, Isaiah Helms, and Jack Murphy, and those guys gave a chance to win. Our running backs hit the hole hard, and our tight ends blocked our tails off. So, man, we have a good football team, and this is going to hurt for a couple of days. But tomorrow morning we're going to get back up. The sun's going to come up. We're going to win another game this week. And our goal is to win the Sun Belt Championship. It was to win the opener, win our state. That's not going to happen right now, but we have a chance to have a very good football team this year. I can't wait to get back to Boone.
It's all hindsight. These stats are so split down the middle. It's 50-50 wherever you want to pick. But, there is one interception. There is the decision to kick the field goal rather than go for it to force overtime. Maybe not those two instances, but was there a play or two along the way that you might have done something different in a way?
No, never going to second guess myself or second guess this program. We threw one pick. We turned them over on downs, so the turnover margin was 0. And we told ourselves we were +1 in the turnover margin. We have a chance to win the football game. We were even, and things didn't work out. But I'm never going to second guess our players. Never going to second guess this program or my decision to go for wins.
How bizarre was that to you at the end of regulation with the long layoff with the review and you having a timeout in your pocket and seeing where the first kick missed?
Yeah, I'd kick myself in the butt if I could. But, it's, so we missed the second one. So, the good Lord was on our side in that part of it. But that's college football. And that's any given day, anybody can be anybody. But again, we know we have a good program, and we're ready to get started next week.
The fourth down pass to Miller, I think there's been a couple plays like that, maybe South Carolina with Colin Reed and stuff like that. Just the mindset of being aggressive there and how that was turned out for you guys.
Yeah, we went for it. Look back last week, we were 3 for 3 on fourth downs, and all those 3 possession scoring resulted in touchdowns. And we were 2 for 3 tonight on fourth down conversions. The last fourth down was the last in 2 minute. But in college football, it's the parity is so much right now that field goals aren't going to win football games. So we had to be aggressive all day long, and I like the way Coach Pont sequenced the plays on third down to give a chance to go on fourth down.
Individually, is this a game that can give Joey some confidence moving forward?
I think Joey has a lot of confidence in himself, and he has a very good head on his shoulders. But I know he's hurting right now. But you look back, man, he had a great game. I'm not sure what he threw for. I'm still trying to find it. 275 yards throwing against a very good defense. A defense that wore South Carolina out last week. They had 9 sacks and -2 yards rushing. We rushed the ball for 219 yards and threw it for 494. I'm not sure about the sacks, but they didn't have the advantage. All right? It was an even battle.
And then, obviously UNC rushed for some yards, but the passing yards at halftime, Drake May only had 43. Just your defense playing consistent, playing stout, and limiting that explosive offense.
Yeah, I think if you look back on it, there's really 3 plays that we didn't fit right. And those 3 plays resulted in touchdowns. But it wasn't a lack of effort, it was a lack of execution. And I know we would love to have those back, but we're not. But we'll learn from this, and we'll get back to East Carolina on Saturday. But no, they played their tails off and gave us a chance to win the football game.
Any last question?
Talk about your offensive line. You mentioned it earlier, but coming into a game knowing the defense you're facing had 9 sacks in the previous week, and you basically kept them out of the backfield.
I'm very proud of that unit. Coach Cummings has done a great job with those players. They've kind of taken on his personality per se, and that's coming from a head coach who's been an offensive line coach. But they gave us the opportunity to win the football game. I'm lost for words, guys. But I'm very proud of our team, and I'm never going to second guess anything our players done. They're hurting, but we're Mountaineers. We'll bounce back from this, and we're going to have a good football team this year.